Welcome back. Tonight we're talking about sunshine, sunscreen, and your little ones. Making a house call tonight, Dr. Labian with the Traverse Area Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic. Welcome back, Dr. Labian.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now, first off, children getting sunburns at an early age, they're more at risk for something. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely. It's really important to remember that melanoma is the second most common cancer in young people, young adults and young people. And
wow.
The younger that you are getting a sunburn, it can double your risk for melanoma later in life.
Double your risk?
Double your risk the younger you have a sunburn, yeah. As a young child, if you have a young sunburn.
All right, so I'm sure parents are a little irked right now, so they're wondering, all right, what can I do maybe if they have an infant?
Yeah, and infants are always really hard. I mean, we have lots of sunscreens and all that kind of stuff for children, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But infants is a little bit harder because there has been no data to show that using sunscreen on a baby under 6 months is bad, but there's no data to show that it's good.
Yeah.
So we like to actually just dress in very lightweight pants and clothing that protects them, keeping them in the shade. You know, they're not running around at 6 months, so you can place them in the shade. If you use a hat, use little baby sunglasses. If you have to be out in the sun, use a small amount on the backs of their hands, maybe their little feet that might be showing, or on their cheeks, and then wash it off after when you come back in, because we really, their skin can absorb all kinds of different things. Their skin is just different than ours. It hasn't thickened as like ours. There's a perfect baby skin.
Exactly.
So it can absorb all those things into the skin that we just don't know what it will do. So we like to limit its use. I certainly would rather use the sunscreen than to get sunburned.
Right. So we're talking about little baby skin. What about little toddler skin?
Toddlers, you know what? They have lots of sunscreens out there for children, designed for children, and I think it's really important that we use those sunscreens. Certainly stay in the shade when possible, but kids love the sun, don't we all? Mm-hmm. So you try to limit that sun exposure time during the hours of 10 and 2. Just have nap time maybe, come in for lunch, get out of the really, really intense rays. Put on the sunscreen. You must reapply the sunscreen at least once a day. At least every 2 hours, more than once a day. Every 2 hours, wear the sun hat, wear the clothing that you can get on them, and see how that works. It's also, I forgot to add, using SPF 15 is at least 15 is really important.
I was going to say, any tips for parents when they're picking out a sunscreen?
It is very hard to pick out a sunscreen because it's a little overwhelming. We all go
there.
It is,
I know.
We all go there, and there's like a million different kinds. But I think in Michigan, a lot of us are near the water, so I think having a water-resistant sunscreen is really important. And remember that only lasts 40 to 80 minutes in the water, so you need to reapply. You should get UVA and UVB protection, both. So it's really important and should completely be reapplied, like I said earlier, every 2 hours. So that's really important.
Especially with the little ones, keep reapplying.
Yep,
All
exactly.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Labian. Lots of tips as we head into summer. Hopefully no more frost after Mark Watkins.
I know.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you'd like more information on summertime, sun time for your kids, go to the Traverse Area Pediatric and Adolescent Clinic. You can log on to our website at UpNorthLive.com.